everyone, my name is Firdaus Octavira. I am a student of Magister Informatics program in School of Electrical Engineering and Informatics, Institut Teknologi Bandung. My purpose today is to talk about microservice performance, a systematic literature review. My talk will be in 4 parts. I will start with introduction about microservice, then move to research methodology. After that, I will explain result and discussion, and finish with conclusion. Okay, let's get started. The first thing I'd like to share with you is the definition of microservice. Martin Fowler said that microservice is an approach to developing a single application as suite of small services, self-contained, loosely coupled, and independently deployable by fully automated deployment machinery. While, according to Sam Newman, microservices are autonomously deployable services based on business domain, microservice key concepts including being independently deployable, modeling around a business domain, owning their own state, size, flexibility, alignment of architecture and organization, and ownership of their own state. And according to Chris Richardson, microservice in architectural style that structures an application as a collection of services that are highly maintainable and testable, loosely coupled, independently deployable, organized around business capability, and owned by a small team, with the result that enables the rapid, frequent, and reliable delivery of large complex applications. As you can see in the slide, all of the definition mention the independently deployable as a character of microservice. So basically, microservice divide one application into many single service units, as you can see in the picture. And you can see the advantage of microservice are like loosely coupled and high cohesion, support both horizontal and vertical scaling, diversified and modern technology stack, modular and distributed, time to market fast, reduce complexity for tiny services, and enhance reliability for the system. Next, the purpose of this systematic literature review is to gain an understanding of existing research relevant to microservice performance, how microservices are evaluated, what parameters are used, and what effort to improve the performance of microservice. Now, we are moving to research methodology. There are 3 phases in this systematic literature review. The first is planning. The need for systematic literature review is identified and the research question is specified in this phase. The second phase is conducting. In this phase, we establish the relevant criteria, search and retrieve literature, and extract the data. And the last phase is documenting the review, where we report and disseminate this systematic literature review. There are 3 research questions defined in this systematic literature review. First question, how is the performance of microservice application? This research question is to identify the performance and cost of microservice application compared to monolithic application. Second, how to measure the microservice performance and what are the parameters? This question to identify what methodology can be used to evaluate the microservice performance and what parameters are used to provision microservice performance. And the last question, how can microservice performance be improved? This question is to identify what factor and what techniques to enhance the microservice performance. Now we'll go to the result finding. To find related and relevant research literature, specific keywords are defined. We use the keyword microservices and performance or cost effective or cost efficient or effective or efficient. And we get the result as you can see on the slide. For the selection result of general criteria, we got 3,180 papers in total. Then we straightened the criteria and we got 24 articles as the result of specific criteria. Next, move to result and discussion. Result of this systematic literature review is the answer to the research question as mentioned before. First, as you can see in the graphic, monolithic architecture can perform better than the microservice architecture. But on the other hand, microservices can reduce up to more than 70% cost of infrastructures. Next question, how does microservice performance is measured and what are the parameters? 26% study is implementing or creating framework to measure the microservice performance, while 22% of the study comparing between monolithic performance and microservice performance. 13% of the study evaluate the performance by modeling, 9% evaluating the microservice performance by performance simulator, and the rest 30% use other methods. And parameters used to measure microservice performance are time, resource consumption, throughput, cost, scalability, and so on, as you can see on the slide. The number on the bar chart, as you can see, is the number of studies that use the parameters to evaluate the microservice performance. And last question, how can microservice performance be improved? Our result find at least 11 techniques to enhance the performance of microservice, as you can see on the slide. There are auto-scaling framework based on predicted workload, implementing microservice design pattern, intelligent monitoring system, adjusting operating system settings, use the platform that offers assistance in various operations, automated performance prediction, simulation platform, performance tuner, new mobile cloud computing system, deployment planner, data storage and management modeling. Finally, we come to the last part of my talk. So here is the conclusion. First, microservice architecture is not the best option in every context based on the study finding. Second, the use of services specifically designed to deploy and scale microservices can make microservice become a smart choice for our solution. Third, methods commonly used to assess microservice performance are comparing with monolithic architecture performance and creating framework. While the most popular parameters used to evaluate microservice performance are response time, CPU usage, throughput, and infrastructure costs. And efforts to improve the performance of microservices include developing framework, implementing microservice design pattern, developing monitoring system, adjusting operating system settings, developing simulators and platform, creating performance tuner, developing new mobile computing and utilization approach. So, here are the references used in this systematic literature review. Thank you very much for listening my presentation. If you have any question, please let me know by sending me an email.